Okay, students of the gun, what is it you're carrying in your pocket every day? So you've got your weapon, that's great. You've got your holster, you figured it out, you put your cool sights on it, that's all fantastic. But what if you can't see what you're shooting? That's kind of a problem. Most people think, we'll figure that out when I get there. I've got night sights. Well, that's great, but if you've got night sights and you can't see your target, you still can't acquire it and stop the threat. Weapon-mounted lights, while wonderful and easily deployed because they're part of your weapon, are never to be used as a search tool. Anywhere I point to see, I'm now pointing my muzzle, which if I'm walking through my house, I might find out that my son, who's gone to the refrigerator for a soda pop in the middle of the night, is now on the receiving end of my muzzle. So that's why we always want to have a flashlight, a handheld flashlight. 60% of defensive shootings or police shootings we find happen in low to diminished light. We also want to think about a flashlight being a force multiplier. If I put a massive amount of light or even a little bit of light in a dark situation into an attacker's eyes, their light receptors have now gotten all messed up and they can't see me, or that allows me to move and engage or get away. So sometimes the light is all you need to stop a violent threat. So what we're going to look at today is how do we deploy the light onto our targets from concealment and a couple of the different type of lights that we have. So how do we hold the flashlight? This is actually one designed for the famous cigar hold. The nice thing about this light, it's got the tailpiece switch. It allows us, this particular hold is my favorite. It allows us to still use some of our free fingers to hold the weapon, which is what this hand should be doing. It also allows us to come in different positions and flash the target if we need to. So this one is designed for the cigar hold. The one that I happen to carry with me every day, I'm able to get the cigar hold. I've got fairly beefy hands, but you can just as easily come in from this position. Now, if you want to lock that on, the tailpiece, you don't have to be able to contact the button from the palm of your hand. You'll see guys make movements like this. I don't know if I'm wiping the camera out with my light or not, but the purpose of these movements, so if I'm engaging a threat in this direction, if there's low light and I have my light on, what am I doing for the assailant? I'm giving him something to shoot at, which is terrible. So that's the other problem with weapon-mounted lights. You turn that light on and you're pointing and shooting, you are now just saying, hey, bad guy, here I am, shoot at the light. So one of the things that we can do, as I mentioned earlier with the force multiplier, is we can use the light. My light can come on and sweep away. As it sweeps away, if I'm in a dark setting, all that adversary sees is my light moving away while I'm actually going this way. So light comes back on and I engage the target. Bad guy thinks I went this way, but in reality, I'm 5 feet away. So again, I want you to think about what you can do with the light in the darkness. Now we're going to look at what it actually looks like to shoot in low to no light. So right now, the way we've got to set the lighting up here to shoot, you see a silhouette around me. That silhouette actually illustrates something that we never want to do with a flashlight. We never want to silhouette ourselves because that silhouette allows our attacker to see a perfect outline of our body. We want to pay attention to the angles of our light because right now, while I'm doing it on purpose for the sake of this display, I can inadvertently illuminate myself. So rather than illuminating my target, I'm now giving my attacker something to see. So I'm using my light, my force multiplier, to help him or her, which is exactly what we don't want to do. So we got to pay attention to that. So now we're going to show a couple shots on target from complete darkness. So I cannot see the target, I cannot see the backstop. So this is also something you're going to want to do after much practice drawing a loaded weapon, because now we are in complete darkness. Here we go. We're now going to do that from concealment. So here we go again. We follow him to the ground. Did I hit? Did it work? Now I did that with the large cigar light. I'm now going to show with the dim light. I'm not a huge fan of these super bright lights all the time. Sometimes that super bright light's not the best thing. Here we go with my small light, the one I showed you earlier. Reload in the dark. I showed you a couple at the end with no light. Not only is it disorientating to your aggressor, but it's disorientating to you. Just like everything, guys, my way is not the only way. What I'm trying to get you to do is think and try different things. There's guys out there that say this is the light you have to have, this is the gun you have to have, this is the holster you have to have, so on and so forth. Try different things. What really matters on the range and in the real world is, did I hit and did it work? Was I able to put my rounds where I wanted them fast and effectively? You can have a gun room at home with all the cool toys and bells and whistles, but if you're not able to take those tools out in the real world and use them to defend yourself or that of another, I personally would prefer you keep all that stuff at home, because now you're making our streets less safe than they were to begin with. So let's think about that. Think through what we're doing and look for the best tool that's best for you, not just what me or some other instructor tells you. Hey everybody, Mickey Shook here with CarryTrainer.com. I'm reminding you, everything you see us do is something that we've practiced many times with unloaded firearms. You need to do the same before you try anything with a gun. Remember, safety is your responsibility. You need to read and know how to use a firearm and understand where you're shooting and what's beyond the backstop. Also, you and you alone are responsible for your personal safety.